Hello everyone, this is Nashtadante, and welcome to my world, and welcome to another edition of The Slam, where I discuss everything pro wrestling. I mostly watch WWE, but, once in a while I dive into some Ring of Honor and some TNA. Now, this topic, of course, judging by the title, is about Rusev. Rusev Putlia. Rusev Machka. Yeah, and I probably said that all wrong, but it's just an awesome theme that he has. But in any case, I'm a bit worried about Rusev, honestly. I like Rusev. Even though his gimmick is, so anti-American, the dude is a great heel. The guy knows how to draw heat. Him and Lana together knew how to draw some heat. But now I think Rusev's for the most part done. I didn't want to jump on the anti-Cena bandwagon. Like, I have mixed feelings about Cena. I didn't want to just go out and say, Cena's burying people, blah, blah, blah. But I'm starting to kind of see what's going on with this Rusev-Cena thing. Because first off, for those of you who haven't been keeping up for too long, Rusev lost his United States title to John Cena at WrestleMania. In a very good match. Those two had a great match. So Cena beats Rusev. First person to beat Rusev. Now, Cena has had a history of defeating monster heels, and then monster heels just falling from grace afterwards. Like, Great Khali, I believe Undertaker beat Great Khali first, but after Cena beat Great Khali, it seems like everybody was beating him. Everybody could beat Great Khali. Same thing with Umaga. Cena beat Umaga. Umaga was unstoppable for a while, and then after that, well, Umaga didn't really get too weak, but people started having easier time with Umaga. And it seems like poor Rusev is about to fall into that category. In fact, Rusev is starting to remind me a lot of Kozlov, because Kozlov was this unstoppable, Russian brute. Even though Rusev is Bulgarian. But he was like this Russian brute, and all of a sudden he just fell from grace. Like, what the heck happened to you, Kozlov? But in any case, so Rusev lost 3 times. 3 times to Cena at a pay-per-view. Could not get that title back. Cena is still champion. And I don't think they're going to... And quite frankly, it's pointless to have Rusev fight Cena again. So what happens? Well, during this whole thing about him, fighting Cena and everything, his relationship with Lana started, wavering. And that kind of makes things interesting. But at the same time, it's like, wow, these two just meshed so well. Now we're going to break them up. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, Lana just starts going with Ziggler. Which, by the way, I love Dolph Ziggler. But I really don't know where they're going with this. I mean, is Lana just doing this? I mean, this is the good part of WWE. It kind of makes you ask questions. Like, where's Lana and Ziggler going? Is this thing just like a whole total setup? We don't know. But if they're really planning on just splitting Rusev and Lana up and just having her go with Ziggler just because she just happened to choose Ziggler out of everybody else, I don't know what WWE is doing. But it's gotten to a point now where, okay, now, before I get to that, Rusev got injured before Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, which would have been a great Elimination Chamber if Rusev didn't, but he got injured, so he's out of that picture. He could not compete for the Intercontinental title. And if he had won the Intercontinental title, I think it would have been very, very interesting for Rusev. But now that we got the breakup with Lana, he's no longer feuding with Cena. Now, I watched Miz TV when he was on there, and he just seems like a totally different guy. He's all depressed now. It's no longer about Russia. No more of the Vladimir Putin. And no more of that. It's gone. And now Rusev has kind of turned into this very sympathetic character. So even though he's a big jerk to Lana, it's still like, he's all depressed and sad because he's injured. He lost the title. He lost to Cena 3 times. And he lost Lana. So I have no idea where WWE's going with Rusev. And I'm afraid that, like, when he was on Miz TV, he was just kind of like, all romantic and begging and America this, America that. But it was mostly just about Lana. And Ziggler just comes in and it's just like he's just owning Rusev all the way when it comes to Lana. And it's just like, wow. Like, Rusev was like a robot almost when it came to, being anti-American and getting in that ring. And now you see this really human side of him. And I'm not sure if I'm really feeling it too much because there's like Now he just seems like everybody else. Of course, he snapped at the end when Lana was just like, "No, I'm not going with you." And you stupid woman, all this stuff like that. I mean, you know, it's fun seeing them snap and everything, but I don't know. It just didn't seem right. It didn't seem like something Rusev would do. He seems way too human now. I mean, I figured eventually it was going to happen, but I don't know. And all this stemmed from him losing that title to John Cena. Now, people are really starting to say that Cena buried Rusev. Only time could tell, really. But if Rusev winds up becoming like a low mid-carder, just jobbing at everybody, I'm going to freak because Rusev is an amazing wrestler. He's fun to watch. He's a great heel. He draws heat. Even if he loses Lana, I hope he goes for a title eventually. It would just be sad to see him just go down to become a comedy character, another Kozlov, another Santino Marella. So, in any case, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, or better yet, I'm going to post a link to my wrestling group, The Slam, on Facebook. Please feel free to join and cause some discussions. A little bit crickets in there right now because there's very few people, but I want to get a nice little wrestling discussion group started on Facebook. I know there's a few on there already, but you know, I think mine can bring some value to you guys. So click on the link. I'll have it in my description. Like, comment, share, subscribe my videos if you like what I put up, because there's going to be more wrestling videos, more The Slam YouTube videos in the future. And, of course, I'm still going to be doing my other stuff, but this is just a nice little segment I want to do. Until then, this is Nostradante signing the frig off. Rusev Putia. Rusev Machka.